Hello everyone, welcome to the poker. My name is Oladakbo, and today we are going to be giving you guys a bit of our own view on the new Doctor Who. Apparently, there's a new Doctor Who guy, and he's black. You guys might know him. He's the black guy from Sex Education, and as well, he was in Barbie. Yeah, sorry about that. Still had a little bit of issue setting up my studio. So yeah, as I was saying, yeah. So he's the black guy from the sex education series. So basically, yeah, I'm not going to be the only one that is going to discuss about this. I'm still waiting for two more other people to join, and we'll go fully into the discussion. And yeah, we're going to get into um, comparing this new doctor with the previous doctors. We're going to get into the impact of this new doctor on the series itself, and as well we're going to discuss about what is different between this doctor and the previous doctors, and as well we are going to, well, let me say the elephant in the room. We are basically going to talk about how this new doctor actually affects the series as a whole. I mean, when it comes to the kind of things it brings, coming from different types of news, or rather different kinds of news that we've heard concerning this particular new doctor. We heard is most probably going to be like how do you say this? It's going to be a much more hip doctor in the sense that he's not going to be, he's most probably going to be non-binary, and given that the actor that is playing the doctor himself is actually, well, we know who he is, so we is most probably going to bring all of those characteristics into the doctor itself. So we are going to see how that is going to actually affect the series and affect the whole character of the doctor as a whole. Before we get all into all of that, I just want you guys to smash a like on the video, and as well share with all other people that might be interested. Even people that won't be interested, just share with them. Let's get the channel up and running again. And as well, don't forget to drop a like. Oh yeah, I just said drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and as well, you know, yeah, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Instagram as well. So while we wait for the other guys, I'm just going to get into Doctor Who as a whole from the beginning. Yeah, well, for me, basically, um, I started watching Doctor Who 2012. Yeah, I first saw a Christmas special. That was Matt Smith Christmas special. And I was like, first thing I did was to compare the character with Sherlock Holmes, because I was like, how can a character be this brilliant? And I've never heard of it. And I've always thought Sherlock Holmes are like the most brilliant, like when it comes to characters that deals with mystery and likes. And that Christmas episode that I watched just made it feel like they were dealing with a mystery at that moment. Or actually, they were dealing with a mystery, but then the fact that that was the only thing I saw that actually got me interested, not even knowing that it's even much more than that, it shows something about the characters of the Doctor itself. You get, so watching the Matt Smith Christmas special that got me into the show, I decided to do some research, and I was like, I have to see like other different episodes. Then I found out that the box that is smaller on the outside and bigger on the outside, on the inside, is actually a time machine and as well as a spaceship. And I'm like, how do you have the two together at once? Then I did further research and I found out that like Dr. Who is as old as probably my dad. Because I found out it's a show that has been going on in the BBC for like since like the 1950s, or if not the 1960s. And I checked on the first Doctor, the second Doctor, the third Doctor, up until Matt Smith. Then I found David Tennant. So I went back to watch David Tennant's one. That was where we have the likes of Rose, that's the wolf girl, bad wolf girl. Then we have Martha. Then we have the famous one that Her granddad was one of the companion of the previous doctors before the modern era doctors. God, she was in this. She was in episode 0 and as well as episode 1. My God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've forgotten her name in the show. Let me quickly try and look it up. I think it's somewhere here. Um, so, it should be somewhere here. Doctor Who. No, it is really weird. I can't really remember the name. Is it Donna? Yeah, it's Donna Nobu. Yeah. My bad, my bad. So it's actually Donna Nobu. That's the name of the character. And yeah, she has a child in this new series with the face reboot of David Tennant. She has a child named Rose that is actually non-binary, that doesn't conform to you know the normal norms. Yeah, so there's a lot to get into with this, and while I'm stalling for the others to join to make this quite interesting, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should like dance for you guys or something. But I'm not in my dancing clothes. Neither am I in my dancing shoes. So and also I would like to let everyone know that we will be doing these live videos for a while. I mean, it's going to be a normal thing for us now. Not that we'll be doing it for a while. It will be a reoccurring thing. We'll be doing it almost every now and then. So you should click that notification bell just so you can get notified whenever we are trying to come online. And you can kindly smash a like on the video and share with all other people. Uh, I know most people don't really know about Doctor Who. I mean, most Nigerians don't know about Doctor Who. I mean, they are not your Doctor Who is not your. It's not like Batman or Superman or something that is like quite powerful. But like, if you actually just give it time and you watch it, it's something you really enjoy. It's a show that can be really funny, quite educative. I know it's sci-fi, but then it can be quite educative, and there are a lot of things that you can pick up from it. It's quite interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still waiting on my bosses to join. And it's already 19 minutes. Okay. While we wait for them, kindly enjoy my face. Interesting. Also, on this channel, we have a lot of interesting things that we are going to be bringing to your view. A lot of interesting things. We will get into all of those in other videos. But today it's about Doctor Who. I don't know how to pronounce the actor's name. Is it like is it pronounced Nkutigatwa? Is that how to pronounce? Is that the right pronunciation? Before I'll go and mispronounce someone's name now and okay, I think Shion is joining us soon. Okay, Shion is here, and I think we can move forward with this.
Hello.
Shion,
I hope you can hear me.
yes. Yes, you can be heard.
Hello.
Yes,
You
I
can
can
hear
hear
me, huh?
you. Yes.
All right. That's great.
Yeah. So what happened? Where's your face?
Do you want to see me also?
You don't want people to see you? I don't want to see you,
What do you
but
mean?
like I don't want to see you, but you want people to see you. No, oh, no wonder Baba is driving.
I just switched on my camera. It should be.
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you now. I can see you now. So let's quickly get into it. Before you came, I already explained everything we'll be discussing. We are going to talk about. We are going to compare this new doctor with the previous ones. We are going to look at what this doctor
Okay.
would bring, what this new doctor would bring into the franchise as a whole, and all other ways that whatever it is this doctor is doing is going to affect the series and some other possible implications. So, first off, let's talk about one of the elephants in the room. The doctor is black. And not to just like, it felt as if they were trying to um, kill like five birds with one stone with this character they got. They got a character that is most probably non binary, black, and they basically just tick all the box necessary for how to ruin a franchise that they are doing these days. Well, I personally I don't have issue with a black doctor, given the fact that the doctor regenerates, and since when they made the doctor a woman, it means they could do anything with it. So everything they are doing with it right now, it's not really that much of an issue for me. But like it might actually just affect. Okay, that's a lie. It's an issue, but it will actually affect the viewers count and a lot of things. So, in your own opinion, what do you think about this step that they've taken in bringing this new person into the franchise? Before we even go into what the person would bring to the franchise.
Okay. Yeah. First off, I want to talk about the actor himself. Okay, no, that would be that. I think that would be better for what he brings to the franchise. Let me just talk about the Black Doctor and the way he's looking. So I don't know. He looks like he's going to be, colorful. I think you get what I mean. Hello, are you with me? Hello, hello, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you. Yes, I'm with you.
I can't hear you. Okay, okay, yeah. So now concerning the Doctor being black, the problem with Doctor Who is like he's a Doctor Who as a fictional character. Like you can't even complain. Um, you can't even complain about what they are doing. Like you have no. I don't see you have no right. But like since inception, before they even knew that, um, gays and blacks, and before SJW and all of that. So before we knew about SJW and social equality and everything, when Doctor Who first came about, they had this regenerative thing, and even though the original idea, the objective of it was that they can change actors, like it it makes it, yeah. There's no limit to the longevity of the show, okay, and it's like a perfect way to keep the show going. You know, if there's any problem, you can easily replace the character. Um, if somebody spends too long, and like continuity, you can reference something that happened 10 years ago. Like they have the perfect characters to do all this stuff. So now we can't really complain about. We have like no right to complain about what they are doing with this character because
Yeah,
it
but
fits
but but if
perfectly.
you
It's not
actually
like
think about it, it's like saying that in the Bond franchise, the James Bond franchise, they should just bring a Mexican guy and just say he's the next Bond as long as he has English accent. Because there are a lot of immigrants in the UK now that
no 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 no
actually
no no
grown
no
up
no
there.
no
Like
no.
no, it could
Bond
actually stand as well.
Bond the way no Bond is different because like that Trevor Noah joke, you know, where Bond is a spy, a British spy. So obviously a white man, he can blend into places. So imagine Bond in Russia as a black man. You get what I'm saying? He won't be able to blend in. A Mexican British actor playing Bond, he won't be able to blend in. Like it doesn't fit the character, and Bond is not. It's not somebody that you can explain color change. Like there's no with Doctor Who. There's a reason. All right, he dies and regenerates as a different person. Okay, Not that he dies, though, of course, a different British person, but he dies and regenerates as a person. So, like, even from inception, that trait that they gave to him, it covers. It's like he's the perfect character to do SJW with. Honestly, Doctor Who, reborn and come out as a woman, fine. Reborn and come out as a black man, fine. In fact, reborn and comes out as a gay person, still fine. Because, like, you know, there's a reason for it, and it was there even before, even before SJW and social equality and all this LGBTQ became an actual thing. So I personally, like, honestly, at face value you might not be happy, but when you think about it and you discover that uh, the Doctor Who character covers all these things, you have nothing you can do but just sit back and enjoy it. Let's just hope that the problem with we know that the problem with most of these movies nowadays is that they put the message first before the character, or they put the message first before the story. So that's where the problem actually is. So in Doctor Who, if they put the message first before the character, that's gonna be a problem. Like, I think, was it the woman, the that episode that you showed to us where the the where they said only a female doctor can relate or something like that. That was weird. That was just weird. So yeah, that's my take.
Well, you
That's
know,
my
see,
take on it.
the thing is, you're right. You're right in the sense that the doctor is, it could be anybody. It could be because even with Peter Capaldi was a Scottish man, and with Matt Smith, he had bow tie. With David Tennant, he had the sand shoes. Then there was John Oates, where he was tying scarf. Then there was the other doctor that dresses like Joker, all those old ones, and there were different ones. There was one that wears a
So they
question
all
mark,
had,
like
like,
they have something
yeah, they all have their
peculiar
own
to them.
personal, yeah, that is
Yeah,
different. Yeah.
exactly, exactly. But the thing is, when they start to do a lot of social equality things in franchises that are actually really old and people loves it for, so to say, the originality that it comes with when it was created, it tends to actually make them lose viewers. And if you look at it, they actually lost quite some viewers when Jodie Whittaker took over. I mean, it took Matt Smith how long before he gave up being the doctor for Peter Capaldi? And when Peter Capaldi took over it took Peter Capaldi like another 5 years before someone else took it over. You hope you get. And and this is something that I can even confidently say. I'm very sure you as a person, you did not even watch that much of Jodie Whittaker's Doctor compared to how much you watch that of David Tennant, Matt Smith, or even Peter Capaldi. Chill, are you there? Are you still there? This is what we suffer a lot in this part of the world. So we sort of like lost um Shonde, I would assume due to network issues. Uh Anyways, he has raised valid points and opinions and the likes. But well, there are different opinions to it, which is why which is why I was here to start it in the first place. So it doesn't just feel like I'm the only one just bringing out my opinion on it. So, but basically, I'm just going to like talk about what I expect this black man to bring to the Doctor Who franchise, Nkuti Gatwa. Well, I to start with, I expect this Doctor to be well. All versions of the Doctors are fun, except for when things get really serious, especially with Peter Capaldi. It can be quite dangerous when he's serious, and as well as Matt Smith can be quite scary when he's serious. And I like the fact that they always used to warn their enemies that, hey, I might be very, very playful and fun, but I am as well a very dangerous person. Okay, so he's back. So I'm expecting this new doctor. I'm expecting this new doctor to bring a lot of fun and a lot of I don't know happy moments. But then I want to see how well he actually handles situation. Well, he's the doctor. He has the memories of all other doctors, so shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, you're back. Sure,
Yes,
you're back.
yes, I'm back. I'm with you.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So I
sir.
said, what do you think? What do you think? Can you see the screen? Yeah. So what do you think Ukutigatua brings to the character? Because from the trailer we saw a lot of things like the new outfit is actually not bad. I like that every doctor has some sort of like retro kind of dressing to their dressing. So I actually like
Yeah.
I like his outfit. He's not
Hello.
he's not overly
How
colorful.
are you?
He's
I'm
not overly
okay.
colorful, but there's a part where he was scared. But I'm sure we've seen the doctor in a female's dressing before, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But then people might not just
What
really
did you
resonate
cross
with it.
dressing?
Huh? Yeah, cross dressing. We've
Did you
seen.
say
We've
cross?
seen. Yes, at a point he was in skirt. He was in skirt and a tank top. In the trailer, he was in skirt and a tank top.
What if it's a Scottish dressing?
I mean, it could be that. That was why I said, even if it's not that, there are times that we've seen the doctor dress up in weird, silly manners for different episodes, just for probably whatever it is he was dealing with or something. But then me, I expect this. I
Yeah.
expect this actor to bring a lot of fun elements into the doctor because it seems like well, it's a different type of. Wait, okay. I will let you in on that so you can share your own opinion. But there's something I actually want to keep for when we are done discussing about this. Sure.
Good afternoon. Fine. Yes.
Okay, so what do you think the actor would bring to the franchise? What do you think he's going to bring to the character? What do you expect to see?
Yes. I know. Mputi. I think that what's his name? That's I know that's his name. What's his full name?
Nkuti Gatwa.
Okay. Yes, I know he's
Are you still speaking or hello? Sure. Ah, network again. So basically, I want this doctor to actually I expect a lot of brilliant moments. I expect a lot of fun and interesting things. Just I just don't want them to push too much of the agenda rather than the story itself, because that is where it might actually be an issue. Like if you it is okay that you want to make the doctor whatever it is you want, because we don't even have any power against we don't have any power against that. But if at all the doctor himself is actually going to like be a driving point for the story, it's not going to be like because of the social inequality that you want to preach, you actually neglect the story and you make every single episode all about the personality of the actor, not the personality of the doctor. You get, it's going to actually ruin a lot of things for viewers. That's just on me. And other than that, even though all doctors are the same people with different faces, each doctor has different characteristics, behaviors, and some other things that are peculiar to the said face. Just that they all have the memories of all the previous ones. It's still one person, but like each face has a different characteristic and different just small different things that differentiate them from the previous one to the current one or to the other ones. So and this one now, if they are going to base everything that is going to make this doctor different on the personality of the actor, that is where it might actually be an issue with people. That's where it might actually be an issue with viewers, because you can't just leave the story and start preaching social inequality when we are expecting to see the Daleks battle the doctor, and a Dalek is coming over and saying that um we are going to exterminate him, and the doctor is saying, why will you just assume my pronoun or something like that. That's just going to take a lot of fun out of it, because there's nobody that is a proper Doctor Who fan that doesn't like the Dalek voice. Exterminate. You get, so like when the Daleks are now they now start trying to form um non-binary and the likes, it might actually take a lot of fun out of it. So it is mostly, if it is the story first before the agenda, it wouldn't be an issue, because there's nothing, let's face it, there's nothing we will do in this world right now that all this social injustice, all this SJW won't actually be a part of it. So I expect what we've always seen from the doctor, but I want to see the personality of this new doctor not evolving generally around the actor himself. It should just be like this is a doctor with its own personality. The writer should be creative with the personality of that doctor. Not like they should just take the personality of the actor and just like copy and paste it on the doctor itself. So they should be quite creative with it. But then, I mean, the trailer is already out, which would mean that they are almost done with almost all the episodes, unless they are going to take time to reshoot and whatnot. So we're gonna have to wait and see how that turns out when it comes out. There's nothing we can do about it. But then there's one thing that I'm actually keeping, and I don't know. I would like to see people's reaction in the comment section. Since we have a black doctor now, what if police start pulling him over almost every time? No, given the fact that he's in a police box, the TARDIS, let's say he's on the way or on the road. What if a police officer just pulls him over and say, because of this color of the skin, all these normal um racism and whatnot? Will the doctor since he's a time traveler, what if he goes back to the time of slave trade in America and they captured the doctor and he's a slave or something? Would we get to see all of those things? I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking if these are things that we'll get to see. So I don't know. In the comment section, you can put that there and let's see what you think about that. If it will actually really it will be fun to see actually. It will be fun to see like a white police officer pulling the doctor over. Sheon is back again. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
Yes. Welcome back. So I'm saying that since we have a black doctor, okay, yeah, we were talking about what Nkutigata will bring into the franchise as a whole.
Character.
But I already
Yes.
shared what I wanted to share. But since you were not there, I would tell you about it. So just after what you say.
I should
Over
go
to you.
ahead.
Over to you. Yes,
Okay,
please
yeah.
go.
So yeah, I was talking about Nkuti Gatwa. That I'm
Yeah.
familiar with his work, and to be honest, he's a really, really good actor. Um, we saw his work in Sex Education, even though I didn't really like the character for reasons known to all of us. But he actually did good with the content that he was given. I don't know whether he personally was the one that required the the character to be like that, or maybe he was given that and he dealt with the role like. But what I saw, I loved. That's in short. He has charisma. He has presence. He's fun. Um, he knows how to command. You know, he knows how to command the screen, and that's what Doctor Who should be. That's what Doctor Who should be. Should have presence. He's the top G. He's the one that's the aliens fear. You know, even when you think, ah, let me not go into what Doctor Who should be like. We all know, but I'm just saying that he has the characteristics to make him a good Doctor Who, and um he's very decent. I don't expect anything bad from him. I expect him to give us something special, something extra, you know. For Doctor Who, I don't want to say I can't wait to see what he brings to the table, but I'm sure he's going to do very well with the character. Definitely, as long as the writers don't bring up bring the message ahead of the story, or bring the message ahead of the character, which will make us hate him, no matter how good of a performance he brings to us. But if they just focus on the story, and little message, or LGBTQ stuff, they just focus on Doctor Who. I'm sure that we're going to love this guy. He's going to do extremely well, definitely.
Yeah, so that was basically what I was saying too concerning the actor and the character. I was like, as long as the writers actually do justice to the character and not just copy the actor's personality and paste it on the character, we won't have any issues. And with his costume, I actually feel it's quite okay. And I like the fact that every doctor has like one sort of like old school touch to their clothing. So he has that too with the this thing with his own dressing as well. What I was saying before you were able to join back was that since you have a black doctor now, let's say he times travel back to during the days of slave trade and the likes. So what if we get to see something like that? Or maybe he just
That's going to
he
be the
takes the
message,
TARDIS
bruh.
to
That's going to be the message.
no, hold on. Like, what if he takes the TARDIS to let's say New York in like 2020 or 2019, and him and his companion just they get pulled up by a cop. I'm like, because he's black, I'm taking you to jail. All those sort of things that we see in TV because of
Yeah.
because of the normal thing that they show us on the TV. What if we see something like that? Because now we have a black doctor. There are a lot of things to actually like
Nah, nah,
look at
nah.
because we've never had any doctor that was we never had any doctor that was a different race before. It has always been white. So now they might be able to spin a lot of things. But if we get to see all of those, it will be fun, sha. But
Nah,
I hope we
nah,
don't
they
see
should,
most of those
they
things.
shouldn't, they should
What?
avoid, they should avoid that. They should avoid that, honestly. They should, I won't be happy if I see something like that, honestly. The thing is that we know what's going on in the world. We know what went on, 50, 100 years ago, slave trade. We know, huh? It's not like the times where people were scared to talk about it and stuff. We're in the digital age now. Anybody that is intelligent, you know, you'll be in the know. You know that okay, 100 years ago, uh, my ancestors used to carry these black people and claim them as slaves and whatnot. Everybody knows now. So it's if there's a way to spin off something creative from it, or if you're doing a movie about history or something, fine, we understand. But taking one character, fictional character, and putting him inside history reality, nah, bruh. We're tired of that. If you want history, we'll go and read our history books. Just give us some aliens,
Exactly.
and the doctor overpowering the aliens and outsmarting them, and non-stop
You know,
action, sci-fi. That's what we want.
okay, yeah, someone in the someone in the comments said, is it like gay or something? I feel like the person is probably talking about the actor. The person said, isn't he like gay or something? I don't
Okay,
think
so
that
the
actually
actor.
really happened. Okay. Go ahead.
So when it comes to the actor himself, I am not sure. I did my research. I did, but there was nothing about him being gay. But then the way he carries himself in real life, the way he carries himself in the movies, and any other movie like that, any other movie you see him, he always has this feminine edge to him. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I don't know what to say. In real life, I can't say. But he loves playing gay people, I think, because I don't know
Yeah, but
the way he
that's the thing.
acted.
That's one of the issues I would have. If, for example, the doctor meets the Dalek and the Dalek is like, exterminate him, and the doctor is like, are you assuming my pronoun? It's going to really piss me off, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, you have thought of this
So,
thing.
I actually really thought about it because I don't want to hear a robot voice saying, the doctor claims not to be him, or exterminate them. No, come
They
on. It's going to take a
them
lot of things away
experiment
from it.
the that man that would be nah. Doctor Who. Anyways, it's not, you know, uh, well, I don't know, man. I don't know. They shouldn't, please. I'm begging them. I'm begging the writers. I'm begging the producers. If they're watching our, if they're watching our live stream, please, 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 avoid all this LGBTQ stuff. You can, I don't know. If the actor wants his doctor to have a bit of femininity, is that English correct? Or let me just say to be feminine. Like maybe that's how he is in real life. Like that's how he I don't know, maybe his special touch, his unique touch. I don't know. He can do that. But make the um to make the doctor uh non-gender binary, gay, bisexual, everything, bruh. No, we don't want that. We do not want that.
Yeah,
We just want
that,
Doctor
that's
Who.
that's just that's basically just going to ruin it. But like, someone in the comment section, she said, "There's no way that won't happen. They do the black man victim. I can bet that with you. We saw trailer for the female Doctor Who. Something a male presenting Time Lord won't understand." That was the same thing you said earlier, that a male, because if for Jodie Whittaker, one of the main reasons why he didn't really get that much view compared to even Peter Capaldi, because a lot of people really like Matt Smith and David Tennant. But it's because of the way they were like just pushing the feminine agenda over the story. The doctor being a woman is not the issue. It's just that you're pushing your own personal message over the story itself. So those are, I think, that they should avoid in this coming doctor. And for a long time now, we've not seen the doctor being romantically involved with anybody. So we shouldn't see something like the doctor has a boyfriend, or the doctor is in love with a guy and a girl or something. The last time the doctor had relationship and whatnot during the Tennant's time with the bad wolf girl. That's Rose Tyler. We saw he blew up in his face, and the last time he got too personal with Donna Noble, they had to erase her memory. And when the same thing, that was why he went cold against Martha, because Martha was actually in love with him. So, but when Matt Smith's own came, Matt Smith fell in love with the daughter of his own companion. That's Amy and Rory. So, and we saw what happened
Okay.
with Amy and Rory. They were stuck in that infinite loop where, with the Angels of Manhattan, and we saw what happened with River Songs as well. So I think they should just stay away from the romantic side of the Doctor, and we should just focus on, let's see the Time Lord and let's see all our sci-fi things. And I don't think I like his new screwdriver. It looks weird, Sha. The new
It
screwdriver
doesn't
looks
look
weird.
like a screwdriver, right? It looks like a remote control.
Exactly. I don't like that screwdriver. Like my the screwdriver I use, I am using that type of screwdriver basically because it looks like a Doctor Who screwdriver. That's why I'm using my screwdriver. That's why I got that screwdriver. But now that if Doctor Who is now going to have something that looks like, I don't know, it looks like a small single hand pad. So nah.
Like yeah, we controller.
Hmm. This same person is on fire. He said, let's not lie to ourselves. This franchise is done. He said, we'll soon see a two-spirited non-binary penguin Doctor Who. Honestly, let's just give it a chance. Let's just give it a chance. It's not. I don't think he's that bad.
That's his
Inkuti is a good
no.
actor.
Yeah, but like the what's their excuse for making what this guy said, Isaac, for making what he said true is they're going to say Doctor Who is not a human being, so he's not conformed, or he should not be conformed to a human being, like to look like us. He should not be
Doesn't
conformed
that
to
doesn't
male
that
or female
defeat the
gender.
purpose of their message?
Hmm?
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of their message? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of their message?
The two gender thing. Okay, let me just say
It defeats the purpose of their
he, sh-
message. If they are like
he should not
Doctor
be
Who
conformed to any
is not
gender.
a human, so he shouldn't
Mm-hmm,
be conformed to any gender. And the message they
mm-hmm.
are sending it to humans, which means that humans should conform to any gender. You get the point.
What I'm saying is that since he's an alien, they'll say they can do whatever they want with him. Whoever is in charge of making it as LGBTQ as possible. Doesn't even say that he's an alien, so he can be two spirited, non-binary, and a penguin also. It is what it is, man. I will not be able to do anything.
No, there's nothing we'll be able to do about it. Sadly, this is where we'd have to end today's stream, and I will be coming back soon enough in another stream, probably with another topic. Could still be about Doctor Who. And like I said in the beginning of the stream, we have a lot of new things lined up for our viewers right now. So there will be constant live videos. There will be different sort of competitions and the likes that we're actually going to be posting and be doing on this channel. So please don't forget to smash a like on the video and as well subscribe and turn on your notification bell just so you won't miss any of our awesome content. And I've been Oladapo and is Shil Oluwaseun all the way from Gambia because we are like global now. We don't just stay in Nigeria anymore. Like the channel is
Of
global. So
course, of
maybe
course,
next stream is going to be someone in Gambia with someone in Poland or someone in US with someone in Canada and the like. So like we've all
of
split up,
course.
so we have to do all these things remotely. So for everybody that joined the stream, thanks for joining. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friend. This particular video will be available on the channel as a video to rewatch. So thank you very much and good luck to Doctor Who. But we are
Yeah.
going to watch it.
Thank you very much.
Also, watch the new episode. I've downloaded it, or rather, go
Yeah,
and
they
pay for
sent
the
me a
stream.
link. Yes, I'll go and pay for the streaming service and download it.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so
All
thank you,
right.
everybody.
Thank
See
you,
you in the
Isaac.
next one.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.